Think you're ready for this magnificent two-headed bitch? I'm ready. The objective is obviously to make the mermaid split pink and blue, but I'm also going to redesign the entire box. She's going to go back in the box at the end as if she's for sale, just like my own Barbie doll that Mattel hasn't recognized yet. It's fine. It'll take some time. I think it's just giving off a very dark tone, and I want to lighten it up. And I want to get rid of this orange splotch, whatever that is. And I also want to detail the back and update their ages. Let's make them in their 30s, you know? 30, flirty, and thriving. I would know. Let's unbox this beautiful bish that came out in 2016. Oh, everything's falling apart. Look at her tail. Oh my God. How beautiful. Not only is that orange spot god-awful, it's soaked through. Ew. Look at that, she comes apart. Oh, you made it convenient for me to paint you? Oh, you're so considerate. Shh, oh, shh, I will free you. Oh, I broke her wrist. I got this new neck thing that's a magnet and my phone goes here so I can use both hands. Game changer. The moment has come. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh my goodness. A two-headed doll. I'm so happy she fits my doll stand. I'm going to put the box away for now. We're going to work on that later. Now we're just going to focus on her. And I think we're going to do... We got to take the hair off. Honestly, I bought a ton of pink and blue shades of hair. So we are going to completely reroute. We're going to completely redo their makeup. And we're going to completely paint their body. Where do I begin? Now, I know you're thinking, Ayla, she already has blue hair. It's already a start. But I don't like it. It's more turquoise. And you can see the shades of green in it. Sorry, not for me. Well, I know why you can pull the arms off now. You can't get the sleeves off of the scales. You come to me paying me everything to help you find a man. Here's your advice. You don't need him. Okay, have a great day. Unfortunately, the heads do not come off as easily as everything else. So we're going to have to submerge those in boiling water to get it to pop off. But first, let's hack off some hair. No, I understand. I'm always welcoming new clients. I just kind of wish you would have told me that you had two heads. I mean, I need to count time and, manage everything. What can we do for you? I would like to cover the blonde. I want to go full brunette. And I want to go bleach blonde and then make it rainbow and then give me a mohawk. Sure thing. I'm done. Tell me what you think. Oh, no. That's how they do it in the Wild Wild West. What am I doing? All jokes aside, they look good with a buzz cut. I found the biggest mug I had. We're going to let him sit for a minute. We're on a coffee date together. So, how's life been treating you? You look fantastic. Sorry, what was that? Thought I heard something. I'm terrible. God dang it, how are you suing me? You're still in my cup. Let's see if they come off pretty easy, because I don't want to break them. Oh my God, it's so hard. How hard do I pull? Oh, I almost got it. Oh my. I was not ready for that. Let's get out the excess juices. Oh. Now I need to get all of the hair glue out of the head. We need to start with a fresh palette. Can I pull it like this way? Oh my God, this is going to take forever. I'm going to be straight with you. This took a long time, but it was satisfying. Now look at them. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. This video is going to be full of a lot of firsts for me. I never knew I'd be ripping hair out of a doll. And look at me now. I feel like I'm a pro. Now we need to take all their makeup off. I'm using 100% pure acetone. It should just come right. Yeah, look at that. Like a glove? Or like an acid on your face? This is how I go out and party. And then this is how I wake up. Both flawless. Both very demure. Okay, not cool. Which one of you ate all my pickled beets? Oh my gosh, who would do that? That sounds disgusting. What the heck are pickled beets? Nobody's eating them. God, continue with the damn craft. Okay, geez, I was just hungry and I wanted to eat some. So now the top half is prepped. I need to get the bottom half primed just so it'll take the color a lot better. That blue or purplish is just way too dark. I'm going to be trying my hand at airbrush again. I've only done this one other time and that was just for some light shading. I've never really tried painting with it. So we shall see. It's covered in a lot of non-experience. I'm a little salty at past Ayla. This whole thing was put away with green paint all up in it. I had to clean it all out. Why did I do that? I gave her a little sand down with like the finest sandpaper I had. But I did notice that the detail went unpainted on the back and on the bottom of the tail. What's the point of putting it there if you're not going to make the effort of painting it? I'm sorry they let you down, but... I mean, not as let down as mine, but it's okay. We don't need to talk about that. After many trials and errors, I finally figured it out. She is completely coated. I even had to work past my son getting out of school. Because holy crap, it was all this. I didn't clean it properly before I put it away last time. God freaking dang it, Ayla. Are you freaking serious? I didn't know, okay? I really did know. I got lazy and I just totally forgot about it. I'm so sorry. Your apology is kind of accepted. Let's see if you clean up everything after this craft. If you hurt future Ayla, I swear to God, I won't. But like, is that like a promise? Because, you know, I'm human. I have 2 different shades of pink and blue. We're going to do airbrush again, even though it was kind of chaotic the first time of learning. We've learned now. We've adapted. We will still struggle. We will make it through. Cheers. We're going to start with pink. It's called Magic Fly. Oh, crap. Why'd you fly away? Got everybody prepped? Do we have any questions at all? Well, since you're asking. Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you. Oh, it's like the perfect shade of pink. Okay, I was mad. I was. But you ate. Thank you for the compliment. Now let's hope the rest of her goes that smooth. Who's that girl I see? Damn. Some ASMR. Ugh. That was kind of nice. I was distracted for 5 minutes and my cat started chewing on her. Thank goodness the tail is unharmed. I'm going to actually cover this in liquid latex so that none of the blue gets on the pink, and I just feel like it'll be a lot safer on the pink because I don't want the paint to chip. Why are you filming me? I told you I'm eating lunch. Like I didn't set up the camera myself. This stuff has been a game changer for me. It is so much easier than like taping off to avoid getting paint on the other side. It's like I can get like up and close and make sure the line is straight, and then it peels so satisfying. It's time to do blue. No going back now. I'm nervous. Here it is before I peel the liquid latex. You can definitely tell it already started trying to turn purple. Like, it looks amazing, honestly, if I was going for that look. But we're not. We want it split down the middle. I almost look like a compass. Which way do you want to go? I'm never telling. It's time for the best part. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. Oh, my God. It's so satisfying. Did you ever used to do this on your hands when you were in school as a kid? Because I totally would. Damn, girl. You be looking fine. That is a success in my book, bish. Definitely a lot of imperfections. I'm going to fix them now with the more fine detail painting. But the colors, chef kisses. Here it is roughly put back together so you can get a visual. I'm bowing to you, beige. I heard a lot of your guys' feedback about making the top portion different than the bottom so we could distinguish the tail. But the more I look at it, beige, I don't think she's a mermaid. I think she's like an eel. I mean, I'm not trying to come off as rude. It's just your color is making my color look lackluster. It's because it drains into your creativity. Which face do I look at? Oh, that's actually like a really sweet way to say that. But I'm also lazy and I just haven't recolored it. Oh, they're serpents. So they're snake-like. I was close with eels. They're the same family, right? I'll go educate myself. We're going to work on the tail first because I feel like I can test things out. And if we mess up, this is easier to fix than the whole damn doll. I can't even tell you how terrified I am of those heads. Jump scare. For the details, I'm going to be using this miniature paint. I just love it. It's like super liquidy and just, I don't know, it's better than just regular acrylic. I get it from my brother's game store, and by game store, I mean magic. Hardcore into magic. I don't typically brag, but no joke, you could give my brother a brief description of any magic card, and he can find it in 1 minute. I've watched him do it, and every single time I'm just like, how? For anybody who doesn't dabble in the magic cards, there is thousands upon thousands upon thousands of cards, and he knows them. What? I know. My brother's pretty cool. You don't gotta tell me. Also, he's married. Don't ask. He's off the market, ladies. I got all my lines cleaned up. Look how solid that looks. Now I'm going to try to add some details to the actual scales themselves. Honestly, I'm a little taken back. This is so good. It took all day, though. I wanted to get every single scale. Oh, it's perfection. Look at the difference. I'm going to take forever on the freaking doll. Also, what should I make these little squiggles? Are they vines? Do I make them green? Maybe it's jewelry or chains? I don't know. Or should I just make it another shade of pink and blue? Don't tempt me. This is where I put them at night so that they're safe and my cats can't chew them. Hey, just letting you know I'm clocking out. What? Is it that time already? I know, the day goes by too fast, but what can I do? It's mom mode now. Yeah, I understand that. Is there something you need? Actually, this is kind of embarrassing to ask, but can I have a ride? Sure. Yes. I'm gonna go get my stuff. Time for another day. Sorry about that. She's a little weird. We're gonna focus on the body today, mainly the scales. I'm gonna wait for the little stringy things until we do the clothes to kind of get that vibe. But I have my son home today. He's not feeling the best, but is that gonna stop me from painting tiny little scales? Realistically, yes, because you're a pushover, and if he says, come cuddle me, you will. Damn right I will. That's a privilege. They just grow up so fast. They do, but can you stop talking to me in this video, please? My God, I gotta paint. Yeah, okay, fine. I just like when you talk to me. I feel so included. You're me. I was able to work a lot on the pink side. I didn't get it all done, but you know what? For having a sick kid at home, I did pretty damn good. It's now way later in the evening. My son is at his dad's. He's doing a lot better, thank goodness. And I'm going to just continue painting because I want to spend my Friday night with you. Huh? Here's more of a close-up so you can see. I'm trying to give definition to every single scale. It just makes it pop. Like, look at that. Do you know how tiny those brush strokes are? Really tiny. She is stunning. Every scale. Oh, my bad. I won't lie, this tail fin does bug me because it's not on the other side. They're not the same. For those curious, I am giving the back just as much love, even though it'll be in the box and you'll never see it. I'll know in my heart. Oh, I need to also do her hands. I totally forgot about those. I took them off because they were getting in my way. I'm not even done with this. There's still so much minute details that nobody will ever notice that I still have to do. Does that not just take your breath away? Because I'm choking over here. I can't breathe. This is your reminder that if it doesn't fit your vibe, make it. I'd like to say I'm doing this against my will. There was way too many comments saying I should switch the hedge just so you guys could see. You good? I'm happy and sad to say we get to retire the body. She is done and waiting. Now we're moving on to these bitches. I feel like I'm sick all of a sudden. I don't know if I can do this. Thank you to everybody who suggested Super Mr. Clear. That stuff changed my life. I sprayed all of them and it almost looks like I did nothing. But I did. From what everybody's been saying and the videos I've watched, I should do their hair first before I do their faces. So let's do their hair. I'm like actually nervous. I don't know why, because even if I fail, I can just fix my mistakes and you can only learn from your mistakes. But I have a ton of wigs. I ended up just going with wigs because from the research I did, the hair needs to be extra long because you fold it and then you put the folded into their scalp. Before I cut these all up, I'm actually going to try them on because I want to. Someday I'll be a part of your world. This hair reminds me of shampoo commercials when you see them drop their hair. Buy my shampoo. What's that? Did you say my name? Oh, there's absolutely nobody in this house at all except me. Oh, my bad. You know the end of those salon videos where they like do this to the hair? I'll never know what that's like. I mean, I do now because I just did it, but you know what I mean. I'm going to be very upfront with you guys. I have no idea what their hairstyles are going to look like at the end. Will they have the same haircut as me because I'm self-obsessed? We don't know. We'll cross that path when we get there. We're just going to give them a large amount of hair and then we'll figure it out after. Okay? Sometimes I have to share my office chair. I really don't mind. I'm not really vibing with the harsh tones next to each other, so I'm going to brush it until it's blended together. Perfect. It's like my dream colors. Like, this is what my hair should look like. It will. When I get motivation. I ended up finding more wigs. But for them... Definitely way too big. I think these... Oh! I'm exposing a bish. I believe I bought these back like a couple years ago when I originally thought I was going to do this doll. And then I put it on the back burner. Don't want to talk about it. And fun fact, I did not ruin any of the wigs. I actually just took the hair from the inside back because you don't know when I'm going to need this again, beige. I'm a scrap collector for creativity. I'm going to experiment with pink first. And I have my re-rooting tool, which is essentially just stabbing the hair into a hole. Giggity! Here's a sneak peek of her hair. Oh my God, she's flawless, Bish. Where do you go? That extension is legit. I'm pretty happy with that. That was pretty easy. I feel like if I tugged it hard enough, it'd come out, but we have to glue that once her head is full. So, BRB. Oh, wee. I already broke it. Look how far I got. Because I did it. Update. She's looking voluptuous. Look at that. Oh, my God. Very time-consuming job. You're pushing hair into every single hole, but it is very satisfying. So how I do it is I'm wrapping the hair around my fingers, and I'm taking this little hook. I hope it don't look too blurry. And then whatever hair I grab, I pull up, and then I pinch with my finger. Look at that. See, it's staying right there. And then let me put this hair down. And then I find the hole. Kind of give it a little twisty and push. And there it is. Look at that beautiful. Now I'm just going to do it like 100 more times. Who's that girl I see? It's me, Bash. Damn, this looks good. I mean, it's a lot of hair. But oh, the possibilities of what we're going to do. I couldn't be more happy with how this turned out. It ate up my whole day, though. So we're done with her. We're going to move on to blue tomorrow. So, god dang, I'm so freaking proud of myself. Okay, it's more like 5 days later. But I colored my hair because I was jealous. Bippity boppity. Ow! Look how beautiful they look. They kind of look like cobras in a way. Calm down, ladies. They definitely got some weight to them. I can't wait to style them. I have no idea what I'm going to do. But first, we have to glue inside their head so the hair is permanent. Based on my research, which was one video, I'm going to fill her head with hot glue and then kind of just smear it around. That should be enough, right? Oh, I should put myself. Oh, crap, I just dropped it. I'm just going to kind of shimmy it all around in there. I'm going to trust my gut and think that's enough. Also, why does she have blue spackle everywhere? But that should keep it firm now. You're done. I'm trying to see into the hole. It's completely compacted with hair. So let's put some glue in there. Is this like ASMR? No, this is horrible ASMR, Ayla. I can't believe how nervous I was to do their hair. And it turned out to be the most satisfying, easiest process of this whole thing. Now, I was going to move on to makeup next, but I'd stand corrected. I had went to go check out Hextian, which is a doll maker on YouTube that you guys highly, highly recommended me go check out. And the one snippet I did, he told me everything I needed to know. So, thank you, my guardian angel.
And now it's time to reunite her head with her body. And as you can see, this is why I try not to, like, look at all of this squishing action. Like, if her head was repainted, she would have cracked.
Right? So informative. He went straight to the point. So we ain't touching that face till she's attached to her body. So we are going to focus on hair. I'm going to start with pink. And a lot of you guys commented braids / Vikings / Game of Thrones. Done? Let's do this. It's the confidence for me. Do you even know anything besides a standard braid? No, but I didn't know how to reroot a doll's hair, and look at me now! I've been sitting here for the longest time just trying to get an idea of what I'm going to do. I do realize that it's a lot of hair, though. I can see why they sell dolls that are bold, because it's hard to put them in a ponytail. But I'm not going to let that deter me. I ended up giving her this crisscross bun up here. Do you see that? It's got a lot of detail. And these are going to be left out. I think I'm actually going to flip them so that they hang in front of her face. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this back bar yet, so I'm still thinking. But I'm liking it so far. It looks pretty good. I want it to be, like, out there. Like space, because she's an alien. Just kidding. She's a mermaid. I mean siren. I mean serpent. I added a fishtail braid. Look at that, Bish. It was surprisingly easy. I was shooketh. It's going to sit over her shoulder. I added bangs that I will clip later. I still might curl these, but I'm honestly done with her for now. Not to be rude. But I'm going to move on to blue so I can get like a fresh palette change. But then again, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with her. So I'm back at square one. I just went ahead and started braiding the side of her head, kind of give that shaved vibe. I even have a fishtail braid in there just to throw in a little bit of a different braid. I might do curls on this side. What are we thinking? I'm loving the vibe. I had to make a quick errand to go get straws because we're going to use these as the curlers, and I am going to use specifically the blue ones. I'm just going to take the piece I want, and I got it wet, and I put some hairspray on it. I'm going to wrap it around the straw, like Exhibit A. And now I'm going to take a similar piece, but that's slit down the middle, and wrap it being careful not to let go of the actual hair. And then I just take a rubber band and wrap it around. And there you have 2 perfect curls. I mean, we hope it's perfect. Fingers crossed. I tried filming it all in one go, but I kept looking at it through the camera and messing up every single time. I remade this curl like 8 times. So I was like, I'll just cut it. This is as far as I was able to get. Look at that massive chunk. I still have to do this hair, but I gotta go pick up my son. And I'm gonna use this for something else. I think I'm gonna do another type of fishtail braid so she has something on the opposite shoulder. So it's gotta be the same, but not the same. So I ended up sneaking a little bit more work since my son is distracted with his friends. I finished the curlers and I added 2 curlers to her. I'm gonna go ahead and pour hot water on them. I'm not gonna submerge them just because I did fill their head with hot glue. So we are gonna just pour boiling hot water on them. And then tomorrow I'll undo the curls. It's good soup. It's actually nice. If you can get it right at the top, it actually goes through the whole straw. Ow, did that splash me? Look at it smoking. Gotta shimmy it all out. Giggity. Moment of truth. Let's take the straw off. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, you see how perfect that is. They are really tight curls, but I think I can probably loosen them up. She's gonna look freaking fantastic. Look at all those curls. Definitely need to be cleaning up the ends. They kind of got fried, the little stringy ends. And I'll probably brush it out somewhat. She's slaying. I already took out her curls. I did it more of a flat curl compared to like the ramen noodle curl, just so they gave it more length. So far, so good on that one. We're not working on her, though. Sorry, Bash. Look at that side view. Oh, my goodness. Also, I left this hair out to cover the scalp. That's why it's just hanging out. I have it pinned right now to kind of just take down the floof. Do I have a crush? Of course you do. It's because I'm beautiful. Am I beautiful? Of course, you both are beautiful. She only said that so you don't feel bad. You're so rude. Yeah, I take it back. She's prettier. Yeah. I added her fishtail braid and put her in this torture device and soaked it with Got to Be Glued. So she's drying right now. I'm going to start taking out all the pins for the pink one and finishing her up. And then we're going to attach them back to their body. This will be the first piece of hair I've cut on either of them. And it's just so that I can give her bangs. I'm too nervous. I got to do it on camera. Sorry, I'm a little dramatic. I hacked it off, and now I'm using this clip to kind of just pin it down here so that it stays, and hopefully I can move it when I do our makeup. Yeah, I shouldn't have any issues. I did see a lot of you guys asking for tinsel. We're going to attempt it to see if I like the vibe of it. And I also got, like, glitter and stuff. We'll just see. Maybe it just needs a little something else, you know? I feel like the braids could use some jewelry. Oh, do I have metal? Yep. Did we just become best friends? Hey, where'd you go? Oh, what's up? I'm very pleased with my creative thought. I ended up wrapping a lot of the metal around their hair. All of the ends of ponytails have custom wraparound just in case the elastic ends up breaking. I made these pieces and her crown. Isn't she beautiful? Let me get your sister. Her look is giving the attitude we all strive for. I made these pieces on her tail, her hair tail. They do look silver, but they're gold. I added a few earrings that were sent to me. They added a nice little touch. Some bobby pins made of gold. And her little braided side mohawk, I guess you would call it. I added butterflies. And it does have the same centerpiece as the pink one, kind of like her crown. So they are giving same energy. They're beautiful. Our babies grow up so fast. Why do you keep leaving me? Do you want to build a 2-headed doll? Hello? All right, you don't have a head. How can you answer me? I can hear my heart pounding in my ears. I need to calm down. I'm gonna shove it on. Oh man, he wasn't lying about you really squishing that head. Oh, I think it's on. Oh my God, you're freaking beautiful. Let me go ahead and add the pink now. I did it. I didn't. Well, their hair tails are a little uneven. I connected them. Now they're bound together forever. I apologize. That joke wasn't funny. They're already connected. I'll give you a minute to take it all in. I think she's perfect. Oh my God, I love her so much. I still have to make her clothes, so we might have an issue of like adjusting the hair later. And maybe I'll put it behind the arms. I don't know yet. This is just the vibe I'm getting right now. It's a great vibe. I love the look. I love the look more. My heart is pounding and my mouth is really dry. It just got really hot in here. I'm so nervous. So I'm going to do the face today. I'm doing the eyes. That's the one I'm really nervous. I don't, even on my own art where I'm drawing, I don't do eyes well. I don't know what it is. I make them look all derpy. I'm not going to let that stop me though, because I can mess up multiple times and I can just repaint it and do it again. Nobody will ever know. I mean, I'll know. And then I'll be proud of myself because even through the failing, I proceeded. Perceived it? Get a dictionary. I'm kind of feisty today for a Monday. Just kidding. Calm down, boy. Here are the color pencils. I got the ones that had more shades of blue and pink in it, so I'm really hoping these work. I also saw a lot of comments telling me to switch the eye colors and put blue on pink and pink on blue. Are you new here? No. I mean, if you think about it, usually if you do see split pink and blue, you do see blue on the pink side and pink on the blue side because they think that's what it needs. But baby, she stands alone. I don't even need your color. Bitch, I don't need yours. But I'll take them both, baby. Is everybody comfy? We're going to start with blue since we did pink last time. But shh. Blue's first. The back talk today. Am I the problem? Yes. I'm the only one here filming. I've tried both sets of my color pencils and it doesn't seem to be working. It's probably my error. So I'm going to just go with paint. Is that like technically harder? Because everything I've looked up, people use color pencils. Bitch, I bought the wrong one. I'm just going to be different, I guess. So here's the first coat of paint. Here's the second coat. Please ignore her desperate look for help. Coat number 3. Coat number 4. Coat 5. Is it going all right so far? This is about the moment when you like start not trusting the process and you doubt everything. Keep pushing through. Let me do another coat. Coat number 6. Coat 7. Coat 8. Coat 9. Coat 10. What? Look how beautiful she looks. I'm still debating. I might do real lashes. I'm speechless. I am so happy with myself. Yes, she's not perfect, but she's imperfect, which in turn makes her perfect. So boom, drops the mic. I am done for the day though. I have to go pick up my son, which is perfect timing. I'm going to let the blue dry completely overnight and then we're going to work on pink. Damn you fine. I'm going to go ahead and start with the pink and I'm going to show you guys the different coats each time because I really like that process and it made me slow the heck down. So let's begin. Coat 1. Abrigo 2. Molto 3. Belton Chatérien. All talk ball. Mantel 6. Tai si. Casaco. Orito. Mahova tasa. Blue took 10 coats and pink only took 9. Does that mean I learned something? Oh my God. I hope you guys enjoyed that little lesson. I don't know. I hope I was correct. I listened to Alexa like 80,000 times to try to pronounce right. But that was so fun. The world of language is just so beautiful. You took French for 4 years in high school and you don't know a lick of any of it. Bonjour, je m'appelle Ayla. Parlez-vous français? No? Oui, oui? That's all I know. Let's get up all in the nitty-gritty. Look at that. I'm very happy with it. Let me know if you guys want me to do real lashes. I'll wait to do that last if you guys change my mind. But let's go ahead and work on a top. Because a lot of people said I should do a metal bra. And I kind of like that vibe. And then the base of her can just be all those squigglies. We'll paint them gold. And then it kind of gives that vibe. Okay, yeah? You think you like? You like? Here is what my brain came up with. It's the same metal that's in their hair. I added some pink and blue links and some keys. You know, you find that stuff in the ocean. It is just going to go over her neck. So we are trusting the lack of gravity to help. And we should be able to just snap it right on. And voila. Beige, you look beautiful. All right, now I'm going to paint this. I hope it just all comes together. I prepped all the seaweed / vines, and I braided their back tail for you guys. I did that for you. You're welcome. Now my brain hurts looking at it. Ah! I thought my eyes were deceiving me, but no, these are 2 different colors. Even though I'm using the same paint, I did a white undercoat, but the original color underneath it is affecting it. Oh, look at that, science. Is it that noticeable, or is it just because I'm staring at it so intently? You can notice it, you don't notice it. You can notice it, stop looking at it. My brain just told me to put a light coat of blue and some white. Now it looks grayish, but we'll see if that kind of makes it look the same. If anybody's curious to why I work on my lap, it's because I don't have any desk space, because I don't want to clean this, because this is chaos, and my brain is chaos, and we get along. My lap's just fine. Well, it really didn't do anything. I think it's just the overall surrounding color. It just alters gold, because gold is amazing like that. So I went ahead and made the brawl two-toned. So it kind of goes with the vibe. So it's just them, their personality. They wanted different golds because they bougie as hell. Pablo will give you this and this to get a princess or a serpent. You already know all about that. I love her. Look how cute she is. I'm in awe. I'm jealous. She'll be hearing from my lawyer. I'll have to seek therapy. I'm confused. Why is she talking about her? I thought this was about us.
Are you talking about me?
Actually, now that I look at it, I already see something I want to fix. I need to make that piece a different shape because it looks like her. Looks like she's got 3 boobs. This is your sign that it's okay to be as weird as you. Me. We're doing the box today. She needs to go back in the drawer. Bye, bitch. Here is a quick reminder of what the box will look like. Very dark. Very purplish. We are going to redo everything, but it's going to look exactly the same because technology. Hold on, I got to put my neck piece on. I got to be hands-free for this next part. To start, I'm going to need to take out every piece and get it as flat as possible because we are going to need to scan this. This logo wants to be a little feisty. It's like actually glued to the plastic. Oh, no. That's okay. We can fix all this. We just need to keep it pretty much intact. Crap! The back actually looks to be 2 pieces folded together. Again with the glue. What is that? What is this? What was that? Oh my God, what is it? Oh, is this their diary? Oh my God. That's a lot. Oh, they give it in different languages. Oh, that's so awesome. So their freaky flaw is we constantly butt heads. There is no way that they would say that. They probably hate that pun more than anything. There's no way they would say that. Who wrote this for them? You know what? I'll give you my lawyer. Let's remove all these little dangly pieces. Oh. I found another secret compartment. Look at these sneaky bitches. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's trying to tell me what to do. 2015 Mattel. All rights reserved. That's debatable. No, I'm just kidding. Don't sue me. And now I'm left with one giant mass. She's ready to go. I'm ready to scan her. And then I have all these pieces I also need to scan. I cleaned off my printer to access the scanner. And by cleaned off, I mean I threw everything on the floor. My bad. I was able to squeeze 3 pieces on. I don't want them touching each other. And now I'm going to squish them down flat. And we're going to scan in color. Good boy. And then it gives us a little preview. Oh man, it's very 2000s, but that looks pretty good. Now what that does, it made a digital copy of the exact size and layout of it. I will put that onto my iPad and then I'll show you the next steps. That's when we just pretty much just color it in like a coloring book. I'm gonna have to do the backdrop as pieces and puzzle them back together once they're on my iPad because it's too large and in charge. So I took the memory card, put it on the computer, airdropped it to my iPad. Look at that beautiful beige. Here's the back, and if you just look here, it is just the top and bottom piece put back together, but in the correct size that it is in real life. I have learned over time that if you do it in the correct size that it is when you print it out, there is no pixelation. So that's why we had to keep it. This picture right here is 9 by 16 inches. So it looks tiny because it's on my computer, but if I get really close, she's not pixelated. And this is where the fun begins because I'm literally just going to redo her so that she looks like that beige. Here is the other one. We have 3 different pieces on here. I had to end up reprinting that one because it cut off the top of the M. And then we have this one. Beautiful. And yes, I have a ton of other art on here. This is my little doodle pad. Goosebumps. Here's a split pink and blue unicorn pony. Future project? Maybe. Here's a picture of me over my younger self of me. That one's a favorite. Enough about that. Let's get started. We're going to work on them because that seems fun right now. And I want to get the whole vibe of what the rest of this is going to look like based on them. Also, we get to get rid of that. What's the point? So far, I was able to do the faces. This is going to take a long time. I went ahead and just added their faces. I don't know if you can tell. See? The old face. I overlaid it so I could get the actual dimension of what their face looked like. And that took like an hour. So my plan is just to work on this any chance I can get. I took a picture of the dolls in the position of the box and I just traced their hair. So let me add the hair. See? Look at that. Look at that, babe. On the back, look at the city. Okay, we're going to look at it. Watch this. Oh my God, that's so boring. The live, yes, beige. So I'm doing things like that just to tweak it enough to where it's the same original packaging. It's just, shall I say better? For me, of course. It's like 4 days later, but I'm working on it here and there. I got the body down so I can get the dimensions right. That's where I struggle. So there she is. I also added a belt. I forgot to show you. I found this ring as an advertisement on Facebook. And when it came to me, it was one of those like kind of cheap rings where it's not clamped in the back. So I was like, oh my God, that kind of looks like a belt. And then I was like, ding, 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 ding. That belt was the most demanded thing in my comments that I add. And you guys couldn't be more right. Here is the other pastel version I bought. But see how it was like not connected? And it's my hair logo. Oh my God. I actually had to buy another one because she stole mine. That's rude, Clarice. As I've been working on this, though, I've been trying to think of a storyline to why they added this big orange blob. Like, here's the original. Like, was there something here that they didn't like in post? Because I just can't see why that was a good choice. Maybe it's supposed to, like, catch the kid's eye because it's just, like, a big blob and the kid's like, what the hell? I've been working on the logo, too. I even changed it up because I felt like it was so dull before. Look at that. Also, look at the rips. This is how they do those photo repairs when you have like photos from the 60s and they repair it. I would totally do that. That would be so fun. I'm so happy with how it's turning out so far. It's a very slow process though. It takes a while because, you know, I feel like it has to be perfect and it kills my eyeballs. All right, I tweaked the gold a lot. Oh, is that a cat hair? Oh my God, did I just erase it? Okay, sorry about that. So with the amount of hair that they had in the background and just the darkness of it, I did add just a whole different type of coral. Look how bright and welcoming that is. So over here, they had an advertisement for their DVD in 2016. That's nice. That's nice. I went ahead and added my pin and I included it. It's not even a separate purchase. You're welcome. That about does it for the front page. So let's go on to the next one. This was another piece that was in the front. Again, very dark. It didn't fit the rest of the vibe. So of course I had to change it. So I opened it up by just having a lot of water being shown. And I also added these fish. And at first I thought they were going to be pets. But no, it's going to be them. They have a magic power. I'm getting ahead of myself. I haven't even showed you guys the back of the box. So here is what it looked like previously. So a lot of the changes I did was, first of all, the advertisement. We're not going to go with other Monster High dolls. We're going to go with my past projects. Oh my gosh. Have you checked them out? You totally should. Next over here, we have just, you know, the logo and another little advertisement. How about I just give you all 5 of my OCs? And I changed the logo for Monster High. You're welcome. Next up is their name. I did not keep Perry Serpentine and Pearl Serpentine. Any guesses? Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Royal Bish and Ruby Bish. Tell me you did not see that coming. The next part is their bio, which was just this little snippet, and then the rest is just different languages. I separated it so they could each answer their own questions. They are at the beautiful age of 33. They are Virgos, and their parents are Hades and Persephone. That's what I get for making my own crafts, because you can do what you want. You can pause to read if you want to read their favorite quote and their favorite hobby. If you find a spelling error, please don't tell me. I've had this spell checked like 4 times, and it will still come back with something. You just wait. Here is just one more refresher on what it used to look like and what it looks like now. I love it. It is the Great Bish Reef rather than the Great Scarier Reef. And with their parents being Hades and Persephone, they gifted their twin daughters the capability of transferring into fish so that they can be separate from one another. But if they want to be their human self, they have to be combined. And they prefer that because they love each other. I mean, obviously, you just need to read here. It says, these creative bitches are on an ocean-wide adventure of self-discovery and self-acceptance. Their parents have allowed them the ability to transform into a fish so that they are able to separate when needed. Like true bonded sisters, they prefer to stick together, complementing the world with as much pink and blue as possible. I have a whole storyline and TV show ready to go. Netflix, hit me up. Oh, I almost forgot this part of the box. This is where the dolls are going to be strapped to, so I strictly just kept it ocean and added some coral. Like that. Very simple, but I wanted the dolls to really pop, so I didn't want to add more pink and blue behind them. I know it's weird when I say things like that, being obsessed with pink and blue, but sometimes it can be too much. Even I have limits. That about does it for my iPad, though. I can transfer everything to a flash drive, and then I need to go to a printer store and get these printed in the exact measurements, so it should go right back together like a glove. I got it all printed out. It looks phenomenal. It is a little flimsy, though, so I went ahead and got some board. And we're going to go ahead and overlay that and then cut it out. The plastic covering still has all the old stickiness and that orange. So hopefully I can just use Gooby Gone. That should work, right? It did, in fact, work. Look at that. Crystal clear. I kept the original sticker just so it looks like it could be scanned at a store, even though I'm not putting it back. Now, putting the paper onto the poster board, I did use this super spray adhesive because since it is paper, I couldn't use glue because it would get all warped and bubbly. You know what I'm talking about? This worked phenomenally. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys compared to the old so that you can see what I did. The first piece is the logo. This is the only one that came out a little different in sizing. The shield just is a tad bit smaller. I don't know what happened there, but it still fits in the box perfectly, so I ain't mad. Next, we have the side piece. This kind of just fits in next to the doll, kind of to give it that 3D effect. But there they are as fishies. Look how beautiful they look. We don't need all that reading. Ain't nobody got time for that. This next piece is my favorite for obvious reasons. I think it came out wonderful. I'm glad I got rid of that disgusting orange piece. I don't even know what that was. And you get a free pin. We're going to include that. Don't you worry, bash. I did realize, though, that those came out different sizes. I wonder how I messed up there. Anyway, it still fits. Here is the background piece. This is the one I actually have to copy all the holes because the doll will be strapped to this board. But look how much more life it has. Oh, my God. Do you want to go there or there? Exactly. For everyone who chose that one, I'm just kidding. Live your best life, boo-boo. Dang it, I just realized that I have two favorite pieces because I love this one too. I think the background came out phenomenal. Mine is definitely more cleaner looking just because I was unable to put a background. It's just all black. They have all these purple accents. I think it was beautiful, but I wasn't able to do it. It just looked weird. So we went with this and I think it's phenomenal. Give you a closer up look. And it's just as thick as the original. Oh my gosh. Freaking love this. Oh, I almost forgot the little tiny pieces. I can't forget them. That's just rude. This is just the part that straps over the tail to allow her to stay to the box. So, now it's time to put the box together. And I had to get an old friend out of a drawer. What's up, Ash? 2 weeks. We were in that drawer for 2 weeks. I know. I'm sorry. Can we blame ADHD? I'm also buying a house. I have a lot on my plate. Do you want to talk about it? Oh, sorry. I'm getting a call. I got to take this. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've been in a drawer for 2 weeks. You missed a lot. That was funny. Yeah. Hey, we could talk. Anyway, it's ridiculous how much I crack myself up alone in this house. Now I'm going to finish up, guys. The next time you see me, she's going to be strapped in her box and done. I'm ready to close up this chapter and move on to the next one because we have a lot planned and not enough time. Ladies and gentlemen and bitches, drum roll please. Ta-da! Here is my custom two-headed pink and blue serpent doll. I can't believe I bought this back in 2016 off of eBay, and it sat on my shelf for 3 years. And I'm glad it did. I'm glad I didn't do it any sooner than I was supposed to. Because look what I got. Who knew? I didn't do any of this before I started this video. So when you're watching this and you're like, the cockiness in me says I can do that. You can! You can! It's just a matter of giving it the time and the dedication. I'm so happy. There's my pin that is included. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this. It's most likely going to be an art piece on my wall for a while until I give it away someday. So, thank you guys so much for watching and giving me your precious, valuable time. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for putting the fire under my butt. I almost said smoke. What are you doing down there? I'm getting off track. I love you guys so much. I will see you on the next one. What's it going to be? Who knows? Stick around. It's going to be crazy, I'm sure.
You know what this means. We finally get peace and quiet. Oh, I'm sorry, are you talking about me? Why are you pushing me? Anybody remember the scene in the movie Step Brothers where they have the night vision goggles and they're like, I can't believe we didn't have this as kids. And he's like, even better, we have them as adults. That's me with crafting. Good times. All right, love you, bye.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye. Okay. Whatever. Bye.